Good evening, I'm Genevieve Lund. Thank you so much for joining us. Sarah Smith has the night off. WSAV is your local election headquarters. The South Carolina legislature is moving towards a third reading of a bill that would redraw the congressional map just days ahead of the statewide primary election.
These leaders together.
Today, lawmakers proposed and voted on amendments for House Bill 5683. The new map proposes the splitting up of the state's 6th congressional district, the only Democratic stronghold, which is currently held by Jim Clyburn. Many lawmakers and individuals have expressed concern about these discussions happening so close to the June 9th primary. Some Republicans today arguing for a quicker vote on this issue. And with more than 13,000 absentee ballots sent around the world, other lawmakers proposing amendments to resend those ballots along with a note to help voters to help clear up confusion. This bill goes for a third reading on the Senate floor Tuesday at 11 a.m. And if passed, this bill could go to Governor McMaster's desk to sign. In developing news, police making an arrest after a shooting this afternoon left a person hurt in the city of Beaufort. Officers with the Beaufort Police Department were called to Shepherd Tactical on Burton Hill Road at approximately 12:09 p.m. in connection to a gunshot incident. And when they arrived, they learned a victim had taken themselves to a local hospital and were told an unidentified suspect was taken into custody and there is no threat to the public. We'll provide more information on this story as the details become available. And Brunswick police arresting a man on murder charges for the shooting this morning. Officers arrived on the scene at Altima Avenue where they found a man dead from an apparent gunshot wound. An investigation led to the later arrest of Jared Williams. The identity of the victim has not been released at this time and the investigation remains ongoing. In our community report, making a stand against gun violence. That was the goal of today's Pray for My Hood community block party. Members of the community gathered at Blackshear Basketball Complex for a live music, refreshments, information on community resources, and activities for the entire family. Hog Mom Ministries at Bull Street hosted the event, and they say it's all about being part of the change that they wish to see.
We're out here just loving on the community. We're going to feed the community and really just be out here to pray and just ask that God's blessing be on our great city because I think there's a sense in which we can all diagnose the issue, but it takes a self-sacrificing kind of like perspective to actually get involved to actually do something about the issue.
He adds that today's event was a showing of solidarity against gun violence in Savannah. You're taking a live look outside right now. Let's check in with Storm Team 3 meteorologist Brian James for a look at the forecast.
Happy Saturday to you. I'm meteorologist Brian James. We have temperatures holding mostly in a mix of upper 70s to low 80s. We've seen a few widely scattered showers out there. And for the rest of the holiday weekend, keep the rain gear, keep the umbrella nearby. If you have any outdoor plans, make sure you're planning accordingly and maybe have an indoor alternative because we are going to have additional chances for showers and storms around. Winds not that bad, around 5 to 10 miles an hour. Here's what's going on radar satellite wise. You see the scattering of showers and thunderstorms across parts of Georgia into South Carolina, but there's also more scattered showers and storms back to our west and southwest. Little disturbances are going to occasionally move on by, and that will help to generate a few more additional showers and storms. So mainly going to be during the daylight hours, but there will be opportunities at night for some additional showers and a few thunderstorms as well. So if you are going out for this evening, keep in mind there will be that chance for at least a few isolated to widely scattered showers and storms. 82 degrees this evening, dropping back down to 72. It stays warm and muggy overnight tonight. We'll talk more about those rain chances for the rest of the holiday weekend coming up in a bit. Back to you.
Thank you, Brian. In our 2025 game warden made 242 boating under the influence arrests on the Georgia lakes and waterways. There were also 122 boating incidences that led to injuries and even death. Michelle Jennings from our sister station in Columbus spoke to the game wardens on what they're saying this year's goal being zero.
And our goal is simple, for everyone to enjoy Georgia's waterways and go home safely at the end of the day.
Chris Hodge is the director of Georgia's Department of Natural Resources Law Enforcement Division. He says in 2025, Georgia saw 66 drownings, 10 boating deaths, 92 people injured, and 242 arrests for boating under the influence.
As it has been done in years past, our game wardens will be out in full force this weekend and all summer long.
During the Memorial Day weekend, game wardens will be conducting vessel safety checks and arresting any boater they find who is under the influence of alcohol or drugs. drugs. Jonathan Jeffries is a Georgia game warden.
Drinking and operating a vessel is the same deal as with a car. It will not be tolerated, especially this weekend on Georgia waters.
Jeffries encourages everyone to watch their surroundings and for first-time boaters to take their vessels on the water to do slow maneuvers.
Anybody can drive a boat 90 miles an hour down the middle of the lake. The biggest thing is learning how to maneuver your boat in slow and no wake zones and stuff like that.
And remember,
and it's actually a state law that any vessel that is operating within 100 feet of a dock, person, managed shoreline, anything like that, they have to stay at least 100 foot away if they're above idle speed. If they are under idle speed, they can be within that 100.
game wardens want to remind boaters that children under 13 must wear a life jacket, but encourage everyone on the vessel to wear one or have one readily accessible.
That was Michelle Jennings reporting. The Chatham County Police Department Marine Patrol has also some safety tips for those planning on hitting the water. Remember, anyone born after 1997 must pass the Georgia Border Voter's License course before they can operate any watercraft. Make sure that your boat is up to date on its maintenance before you leave the dock, and have a float plan to make sure that someone on land knows where you're going. If you're boating at night, the vessel must have working lights, and if you get into trouble or get lost, don't wait until it is getting dark to call for help. You'll be much easier to find and rescue while it's still daylight. The Chatham County Police Department Marine Patrol will also be out in full force this holiday weekend if you need any help. There's only 11 days to go in this year's St. Jude Dream Home campaign, and if you get your $100 ticket right now, you can qualify for our final bonus prize. And it's a fun one, 4 club-level seats to one of the Savannah Bananas games in September at the historic Grayson Stadium. But hurry, only 1,200 or so tickets remain, so don't miss out. And of course, with your ticket, you'll have a shot to win the dream home as well, located in the Oakwood at New Hampstead development. The house is located more than $500,000. You can also tour it tomorrow and next weekend from noon until 5. To get your ticket, call 800-383-9844, and you can also visit the WSAV.com/dreamhome or simply scan the QR code on your screen. We're giving away the home and all of the fabulous prizes right here on WSAV on Tuesday, June 2nd.